Watch your step and everything. Got some goodies. Soursop, elderberry, and avocado. You gotta let me know which one is which.
Sure. And I brought you this. Loofah.
Wow. Never heard of
You
that.
know what it is,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's a wash sponge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And a lot of seeds.
We have
in it.
seeds,
Loofah.
yeah.
Yeah, you can plant it.
That's a newbie. So we'll plant these. Thank you.
Yeah.
The local ones are a little smaller.
This is a different seed that I brought from. Yeah, that's organically grown, so it gets really big.
So that one is which?
So this tall one is avocado.
Okay.
This is from seed, so I don't do many grafts because trees are stronger with seed. So after you plant this, give it like a month, and then you'll cut the top off
Really?
because it's too long right now.
Okay.
So you want it to branch out lower down.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah, just cut
After
it.
a month, you say?
Yeah.
All right.
After the roots are comfortable in the ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one
And
you said?
That's a giant soursop.
Soursop.
Salvadorian.
okay.
This is elderberry, medicinal.
Love it.
Elderberry.
Love all.
Syrups and different things. Yeah.
Nice. Thank you much.
No problem. That one you break off the shell, the
this
loofah
one.
sponge.
Loofah.
The seeds are inside. There's hundreds of seeds in there.
What is loofah for?
It's a wash sponge for your body, or if you slice it in pieces, you can wash dishes or anything.
Yeah.
When you're done, you just throw it.
Natural.
Ah,
You'll be
okay.
surprised at how abrasive and nice it is to use.
It's not that tough, it's just nice.
Nice.
Well, after it starts getting like wet,
Yeah,
it adjusts.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
when it's dry,
yeah,
it's a little more tough.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you wet it and then you shower with it and it just takes off the dead skin. It's nice.
Yeah. All that dirt that will be moving around.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a vine. So put it somewhere where you don't mind it climbing things.
Okay.
Yeah, we might have to do a little something for it.
Yeah, yeah.
Spread through.
Yeah. I saw it's mostly flat.
Mostly,
You
yes.
have some high ground at the back
At the
left
A little bit.
and a little bit lower by almost to the road
Yeah.
area.
I do have an orthomosaic map
Okay.
that kind of shows that I got.
Okay.
Yeah, and where the high points are and the low points.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking at it with the contour map I have, and the back corner, that would be there, right? It's a little bit higher, maybe 15 feet higher than your almost front left corner, because it dips down and then it goes back up higher right near the road. So you have like a low spot somewhere in your front left quarter. There's a low spot.
All right.
So if you want to do a pond, it's up to you. You could do it anywhere, really.
Gardening.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, if
veg-
you want to hold water for just plants,
Yeah.
you could do a pond.
The one I told you,
Yeah.
the girl has, brings the bulldozer. and
You just
then
open a
that,
hole.
That will collect water, and then we could, out of that we could use for irrigation.
Okay.
Irrigation, yeah. You just need a sediment filter. And if you have a creek, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is it wide or?
We can go check it out.
Yeah, okay. Because you could always bring the creek water if you want,
Mhm.
right? Either with a pipe or even dig a trench, and that would build up. If it's a year-round creek, you could just have a pond with an overflow just from the creek. All you need is a narrow channel.
Huh.
Yeah. So you could bring the natural water very close to you if you want. So you have rainwater and you have a well, maybe?
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Okay,
Well, here.
good. How deep did you have to dig for that?
Well, I think they went about. They found water at around 15 feet,
That's, wow.
like around the dry season, the end of dry season, and then I think they had to dig a little bit further, maybe another 10 feet.
Yeah. Well, it's a beautiful drive. It was very fertile, and then I hit a patch before this where it's just pine. Oh no, the guy has
Yes.
maybe 10 acres of pine.
No, unfortunately.
This pocket is fertile.
Yeah.
You know, from the gumbo limbo, the cohoon,
Uh huh.
where you see cohoon, the soil is good.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That makes me
Yeah.
smile.
My wife,
that's true.
it will grow.
Yeah, yeah. So the nice thing here with permaculture is you have the mulch already. The mulch is here for maybe 100 years or more.
Wow.
It doesn't look like anyone has done anything here major. So you have the humus layer, which is anywhere from 2 to 8 inches of mulch. It's not really dirt. Dirt is below that. And all of that is what you need to grow good fruit trees, everything organically. Once you start raking all that away or you clear it too much, and like if you're left with
Yeah.
this will be muddy, sticky, you have to
Because that like
put compost. This is good for your common areas, but I mean some people do this everywhere,
Yes.
what
and
that
then
does,
they
I think
expect to grow something.
it helps with the moisture.
Yeah,
It retains that little moisture,
yeah, that's true.
which helps the tree to grow.
I see.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what.
that's
it
good.
does. So because when you remove it, the sun is going to hit direct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have in that humus layer, you have mycelium, which is the fungal growth. It's like the beginning of mushrooms. It's like white. You've probably seen white little spider web looking things. If you lift up dead leaves or rotten leaves, that's what kind of ties together the whole mulch layer, the humus layer, and it feeds the plants, it feeds the roots of the trees and all that stuff. So when people rake all that up, or we sometimes we get too obsessed with cleaning and we get rid of all that, and that's when what you plant is gonna need something now. You're gonna have to bring something in
Help.
to help instead of just leaving what's there. So we don't encourage tilling, which is digging up big areas. We don't do that. We just make a small hole where we'll put the tree. If the soil is good, if you have jungle like this, all you have to do is clean the area around where the tree will be, and gradually as it gets bigger, so that it will get the sun and it won't get tangled with vines. But as far as the groundwork, we don't do any raking or moving the material, nothing. You need all of that there. And in the driest of dry weather, your plant won't suffer because it has that insulation. Thick. When you walk on it, see, this is
Feel
hard.
like sponge.
This is hard, but when we go in there, you'll feel it. Spongy. It's a humus layer.
Humus.
Yeah. So I'll get my machete and we could take a walk. You got some trails?
I just kind of made that one so
okay.
we can get access to the
Yeah,
back.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Fine. No problem.
Nothing. There's a few trails that are
Yeah.
not big, but
Okay. Well, I'm not used to trails. I just got excited because I thought you
well,
made one. Right?
I think we're
Going straight in.
I think we're in your territory then.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
I'll take a little ribbon. In case I see something special, I'll mark it for you.
All right.
So the property is
Yeah.
long.
Yes, that way, right, just it borders the creek. The creek kind of cuts in, then it cuts out, then it cuts all the way in, just like through the property. And then you have this side here. It's not too far. I mean, you pretty much you see the dimensions as far as like.
I saw. No, it's a good size. Actually, my wife and I have a very similar sized property.
Okay. Nice.
Between Cristo Rey and San Antonio, I think it's 10.2 acres.
Uh-huh.
Similar shape too.
Nice.
So we're working on our food forest there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you guys are from Canada.
Well, I'm from Canada. My wife's from here. I was born here.
All right.
Yeah, I've been
And-
here about 6 years now. But in Canada, I did organic grows, greenhouses, consultations. I retrofit conventional farms to organic, switching them over, right? And then also the same permaculture design principles. So depends what you want, right? Some people don't want to do too much, which is fine. That's a lot of permaculture is not doing too much. It's just observing and putting what you like where, but it doesn't look like a fancy patio garden or something. It's more of, this is where we have the food, this is the jungle, and it gives us what we need.
That's what I'm looking for. But although I would like to have a lot of fruit trees.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Well, that's doable here, I think. Okay, so from what I see, I think the best thing for this type of property is you leave a buffer zone around your perimeter for privacy.
Is it like 3 feet? Is that what Byron said?
Yeah.
Okay.
More than
For
that.
4 feet, yeah.
More than that, I would do like 20 or 30.
Wow.
Yeah, just
Okay.
because you don't know who will come beside you and what they'll do.
Okay.
So I would leave 20 to 30 feet all around.
Good
Three
idea.
sides, even your road frontage. Your entrance is beautiful, nice, private.
Thank you.
I would keep it like that. And the bends help too, right? So no one can see
Yes.
what's there. So after leaving that buffer zone, you leave it completely. If it's like this, even better, because you can't get in. Inside of that, I would underbrush, meaning all the bush, just cut all the bush, leave all the trees, every single tree, unless it's maybe this thin, I would cut every single tree. We can do that, or you can do it locally. And then we would come in and evaluate what trees you have. They're mostly native trees, what the value is of them, which ones you want to keep, and then create the spaces to put your fruits amongst them. And now even when you put your young fruit trees, you might be putting them very close to these native trees, but with the plan to eventually cut down the native tree when the fruit tree fills its place, because you want to protect it in the beginning. So you don't have to water, you don't have to fertilize, you don't have to do anything. You just pass through every month or two, make sure vines aren't taking over or there's no pests eating it or animals digging up the roots.
And that's within that 20-foot buffer.
No, this is inside of your
Inside of it.
inside of your property.
Oh, inside of the property.
Yeah.
Okay.
The buffer zone, I would advise leaving
As it is.
completely natural. Like
Okay,
how
great.
It is.
All right.
Just, that's what I like to do because it's a wall of green,
Mm-hmm.
it's privacy.
Now and then we have to clean.
Well, the fence line, okay, maybe there was a misunderstanding. So the fence line, I do advise you to clean. Maybe that's what you meant by 3 feet.
The 3 feet, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, we usually do like 4 to 6 feet, depends on what the client wants, on either side, right? So they have the government side, which you don't own, or the neighbor side in this case. Okay.
And then this one is the neighbor, but I think he just uses it for farmland.
Okay. Yeah. So I would do at least 4 feet on, right on your fence line, right? So on your inside your property and outside your property, just to have that clean so that you always know where your borders are. And then inside of that would be your buffer zone, which I
20
would
feet.
recommend 20 feet
Okay.
minimum, right?
All right.
That's just another thing too, is when you underbrush, you are displacing some wildlife, but they can go to those areas instead of up nowhere to go.
Yes.
So they will assist with what's happening here too. They'll keep the pests in check, they'll keep the rats, whatever, everything under control. So if you get rid of everything, they have to go somewhere else, then you start having problems with rats or snakes or things digging up your stuff. So if you can keep that balance, how it is in here, as close to you as possible without taking too much of your space, then that will help everything you do. Everything. You'll have to spend much less. You won't be running around in circles.
Break that down for me real quick. You said
Yeah.
if I could keep it as close to everything as close to me.
Okay, so your buffer zone, right? So you have, let's say it's a rectangle. So you have your fence line, which you keep clean, and then let me draw it here in the dirt. So you have your property like this.
Yeah.
This will say is the road here. So you have your fence line is clear on for 4 feet on each side like this, right?
Yep.
And then you have your 20-foot buffer zone.
Yes.
Your buffer zone, right? So you have, let's say it's a rectangle. So you have your fence line, which you keep clean, and then let me draw it here in the dirt. So you have your property like this.
Yeah.
This will say is the road here. So you have fence line is clear on for 4 feet on each side like this, right?
Yep.
And then you have your 20-foot buffer zone. Like
Yes.
this, right?
Yes.
And then in here, maybe you'll want to do a little trail system,
Right.
some sorts, something like looping around. You can have a little junction, and then all in here, this little smaller rectangle here,
Yeah.
it will be from this state to only trees, only big trees. You won't see any bush, and amongst that, you'll put your fruit.
That's the outside of the buffer zone. I'm sorry.
No,
This
inside. Yeah.
so right here.
Yeah, this is your buffer zone. So
Okay.
this area here would be
None touched.
nothing. Not
Nothing.
touched.
Okay.
Nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then inside of here is what you just explained.
Yeah. Inside of there, and potentially on either side of a trail, you would have everything you want to plant, all your fruit, and then
You said with the trail one more time.
yeah. So the trail, right? You could do a trail like this is very nice and wide. You could even get away with doing it a little bit narrower, but that's up to you. If you want to take ATVs or something, then maybe this is better for you. But on either side of the trail and into the jungle, where you have it underbrushed, meaning all the lower bush, the vines, everything that's not an established tree gets just leveled and left right there.
Don't move it.
This is why we do this manually. We don't do bulldozer, because it makes big piles of roots and you can't burn it. It takes forever to decompose. You have to truck it out, and that's expensive. So we just do it manually. Or you can get a mulcher attachment skid steer. And some people do that, but if you hit rocks, the machine keeps breaking down. And best is by hand. One or two small crews, they can just level everything underneath. So now inside of this area, right, this would be your nature trail system if that's how you wish to do it. And you would have your fruit all around, inside and outside of this trail, all over. No rows, no lines, just where they need
Spread
to
all
be,
over.
which I can give you some tips, and then you'll figure out where to put things, or I could tell you where. It's up to you. So when you're walking through there, it doesn't look like a farm. You don't have 10 of the same thing in one line.
Yes.
Things are all over.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, right? So that's how you can make a food forest. And then
That's good.
closer to your home, right? Which in this case, if this is the shape of your property and this is the road,
Yeah.
I think your home is probably somewhere like around here, right? In this
Yeah, that side a little bit further back.
area.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So near the home, what we do in permaculture is we have your zone 1, which this is like your vegetables, your herbs, your higher maintenance things that you want closer to you, that you might have a shade cloth over, or you might have in the greenhouse. It's up to you. But those are higher maintenance things that you want near you. If you're into animals like chickens and stuff, you would have them also there. But your fruit trees, which will be eventually part of your food forest, they don't need to be that close to you. They can be in the jungle where all their fertilizer is already here.
Let's see.
So
So chickens right there by you,
Well-
close to you?
there's jaguars around this area. So if you put them
In a pen?
too far, now you may hear things in the middle of the night, and you're gonna go
Want
all
to
the way
run.
over there to see
Yes.
what happened. So if they're closer to you and you have some type of fences, or well, you have to have them in a pen or in a cage or something, but at night at least. But you will draw predators to you if you have chickens. That's
Right.
it's up to you.
Yes.
Personally, I don't do much with animals. However, I studied it, so I can recommend where to have your animals.
So that would be good. I would
Yeah.
like to kind of produce them maybe for like, the eggs for production.
Yeah. Well, chickens, you can build a little chicken coop somewhere near your home. Not too close because of the noise
And the smell.
The smell, yeah.
Oh.
But
Right.
for example, you see that area you have cleared around there, like where
Yeah.
I parked, like somewhere in that vicinity would be
Okay.
not a bad idea. Did you have a plan there? Is that why it's so open, or that was just part of the
I was planning on maybe putting a storage shed or a house.
Yeah. Well, that's a good distance from your home. It's maybe 50 feet or 100 feet from your home. So if you like that idea, that would probably work best here because you have virgin jungle. It hasn't been
Beautiful.
molested or farmed or anything. The soil, I wouldn't even have to really test it. We can check a few spots.
I've had the soil tested.
Yeah.
I can show you the results. You know, it's up on my phone, but
Later we can
Yeah.
look at it. But and then for this, so when this was done by equipment, right?
yes. And that was the only thing I wanted.
Yeah.
Just to kind of have like a space for
Of course.
to access back here.
Yeah.
By car if needed.
Yeah, that's good. So yeah, the nature trail systems, I would recommend also doing it by manual labor, because then you can kind of curve and bend around valuable trees. As you see, the least path of resistance around certain nice trees, that's the way you'll take. And then once you get it down low, you want to leave all the mulch, all the choppings, everything right there. Because if it gets bare like this, it will get muddy,
Okay.
very muddy. And yeah, and then if you do drive anything on it, it will just keep tearing it up. We have had trails like this where people have done, and we just plant a ground cover, clover seed or any type of cheaper seed, and it just covers it like a blanket.
Okay.
It's short, you never have to trim it.
Clover.
White clover is
White clover. How about, will snakes hide up into that?
Yeah, maybe like the small snakes.
I mean, how high is it? Like,
The clover
The clover.
is 2 or 3 inches.
okay.
Yeah, it's not. It would be like this, like what you see here. This just spread across.
All right.
And it will fill in. So, any particular direction you want to go, or where can we see like the creek or?
We could have saw the creek up that way, or we could start wherever you want, but,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, there's a path that leads to it that way, but we can go behind the house where we can show you where they started the underbrush maybe several weeks ago, a month or so ago.
All right. And over here is what? This is we're almost at the far.
We're at the
line?
end of the line right here, where the bush starts again, that's the line.
Okay.
So there's a path that leads right at the line to your left and to the right. And this going here will take you right to the creek, and then you'll see the boundary line. It's over the creek.
Okay. We can go this way.
All right.
See, like that's just years and years and years of decomposing biomass, and that's ideal for planting any type of fruit tree. If you open this area here, right? Just an example. If you open this area, and right here, you can dig, and it's so soft. See, I mean, with ease, 6 inches, just with ease. This is like a special knife, but I'm not even putting pressure. See, so all that is all humus.
Yes, that layer.
Yeah, and I'll show you some mycelium here. So there's definitely mycelium here. See this? The white?
Yes.
That's mycelium. So that's like the beginning of a fungal network.
Ah.
See right here?
Yeah. Okay.
So this is what produces excellent crops. This, instead of fertilizer, instead of everything. Because think of the mycelial network as this spider web, often invisible, because you can't see it right now.
Right.
But it's underneath this humus layer and inside it, and those feed the roots. They work together. Yeah, so they store nutrients. Now imagine, so fungus, it colonizes. So it will colonize huge areas, tap into all the nutrients, almost like the internet. It's like a network, right? And it will bring all of them to where it sees fit, to where it needs,
Wow.
and then provide it to the trees and the roots of the plants. That's why it's so healthy here. That's why you don't see like deficiencies. You don't see any deficiencies in anything. Just the little bugs nibbling on stuff.
That's great to hear.
You don't see like yellowing, twisted up leaves that are suffering. But when people clear huge areas and put stuff, they have all type of problems. and no product will fix your problem. It's all here.
Wow. That's great. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Great here.
So the soil is excellent, very rich. This is like 10 times out of 10. Cajon trees, especially more than a few, which is what you have here, fertile soil every time.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So we got good soil.
Yeah.
And this is our creek.
Yeah. Wow.
And it's not even really high. We haven't had a lot of rain yet.
Yeah.
What is?
Something.
Big fish, like what?
Something like
Wow.
that.
Right, where that crutches?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Right
Byron
there.
caught some fish in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the guys were telling me.
Yeah.
You could bring your fish in there.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. This is definitely excellent water, usable water.
So the property stops over there. There's
There
a
are portions of the creek that are yours, right? Because they're inside
Yes.
your property. On any of those portions, you could even pump the water for
irrigation.
But if you go with the food forest plan, you won't even need this. This is if it's the end of the world.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
The food
So,
forest.
Yeah. Because the way that the ground, the health here of the land is, you won't even need this for the driest of dry season.
The moisture that these
here.
create, it always keeps it fresh.
Yeah.
Nice.
So this is an excellent.
And the jungle
fit.
helps
Yeah.
to keep it that way.
Yeah. This is the backup.
Backup plan.
Yeah.
Back up.
Yeah. And you got nice hardwood trees here too. If you ever need posts or anything, like, you got enough that you won't even notice if you take a few. Lots of nice hardwood trees here.
That's good to know.
I'm saying
Good to
no
know.
plan.
No, it's better to not cut them if you don't have to. So you have a high canopy, right? Native trees that are towering.
Yes.
That's where your predatorial birds will go. That's where you have your shade canopy, and every leaf that falls from there is like nitrogen dropping and then feeding everything. So you have the high canopy, you have your secondary canopy, which is these smaller trees, and then you have your understory, which is all the bush. So when you underbrush the bush and let all that biomass decompose and feed this even more, then your fruit trees are going right there into the ground where all this bushy stuff is.
Yes.
You even got nice native flowers. This is some type of ginger.
This one here?
Yeah. Yeah, so very nice.
I never-
It almost looks like shampoo ginger. It's not, but have you heard about shampoo ginger?
I haven't. Only the
Shampoo ginger, it could be from the same family.
Does it smell like?
So this, you see when you squeeze it, this you can use to wash. Feel the sticky, it's like soap. Feel it, how it feels, right?
It's thick, hey.
You can wash your hair, you can wash your body. This is not the common shampoo ginger, but it's a type of one. So when you underbrush the bush and let all that biomass decompose and feed this even more, then your fruit trees are going right into there, into the ground where all this bushy stuff is.
Yes.
You even got nice native flowers. This is some type of ginger.
This one here?
Yeah. Yeah, so very nice. It almost looks like shampoo ginger. It's not, but have you heard about shampoo ginger?
I haven't. Only the
Shampoo ginger, it could be from the same family.
Does it smell like?
So this, you see when you squeeze it, this you can use to wash. Feel the sticky, it's like soap. Feel it, how it feels, right?
It's thick, hey.
You can wash your hair, you can wash your body. This is not the common shampoo ginger, but it's a type of one. Yeah. This is a little funky,
just-
you know,
doesn't smell that
better
bad.
than nothing. It's
Yeah.
natural.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
See that mar flower there?
Yes. What's that?
I don't know, it's wild. I don't know.
Oh, okay, okay.
Which one?
The purplish.
Oh yeah. So that looks like a.
You like wild flowers?
That looks almost like the Mexican petunia. They're nice. Yeah, a lot of people have these planted in their landscaping. You could even just dig that up and put it near your
Put it
house
where we
if you
want
like it.
it.
Yeah.
If we get the two of them and mix it with the yellow one that we took.
Oh yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
They get big?
No,
Yeah,
no.
this is the size right there.
Oh, that right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Okay.
just like that.
That's the
They
same
might
with the
get
other.
too long and then you just cut them. They stay bushy and short.
You
Yeah.
prune them a little.
There's so many. All of these are from the nuts of the puhun.
I thought they were coconuts.
You haven't tried it?
Yes, Byron. Yeah.
You don't know to try.
Yeah. Tastes like coconut meat.
They do the oil out of that.
Yeah. Is that a trail you guys made, or?
Well, that's
it's a game
that's
trail?
the neighbor's property,
Okay.
but I didn't make that one.
Cats.
It looks good.
Big cats. Will go.
That's what
Oh,
the guys.
jaguars.
This is definitely jaguar territory. That's for sure.
Definitely jaguar territory. Wow.
See the mushroom?
Oh, are they edible?
Not these, no. So these are, see how it's moist conditions, right? It's been raining off and on.
Mm-hmm.
So all of this is coming from that same mycelial network that
Wow.
I'm showing you.
Yeah.
Watch. You see, this is a root, right?
Mm-hmm.
But look at this white thing here. See this?
Yeah.
That's the mycelium.
Oh.
So that's the fungus, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is the fruiting body of that fungus. So this is like the fruit of the mycelium.
So that's good to see mushrooms like that.
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Because when these sporulate, like billions of spores from under here
Mhm.
fall out, it's like the seeds of the mushroom.
I see.
And then it colonizes more. It keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. So if humans just disappeared, these things would just keep going and going. And the earth will still be covered with fruit, right?
Without us, looks like it might be going that way. Hopefully not. I know, right? So, your property. Have you guys made a lot of? Were there fruit trees on there, or is it?
There was some Jamaican lime, which we believe was mostly propagated by birds, because they're in weird places and so many in that area. I think some are like right beside each other.
Yeah.
So I think the birds, because they do eat them and they fly around and drop the seed. So we kept the ones that are in good places, but we've put in avocado, soursop. I'm kind of a rare fruit collector, so it would take too long for me to list them. But I would say it's close to 200 varieties of fruits we have, all different. And the more rare or old it is, that's what I want to preserve. So I plant things that most people will say, oh, that's disgusting. But I have a little bit of everything. I have the nice, juicy, modern stuff, and I have the older
It
stuff.
would be a good idea to visit his place to
can
get an
definitely
idea
come
more
out
or
there,
less
yeah.
of what we're talking.
Yeah.
Were you in Cayo?
Yeah, just
Oh, you said San Antonio.
yeah,
Antonio.
just
After Cristo Rey?
between Cristo Rey and San Antonio.
On
Yeah.
the
yeah.
left hand side,
Yeah.
you think orange orchard there? A little, not much.
They have
orange.
some farms in the area, but we're way back off the main road, like a mile
Like
into
the
the
river?
jungle. We have a creek at our border.
Mm.
Yeah, but we have a lot of elevation. We have
No, they're high.
550 feet at the top and 300 feet at the bottom. So it's
Wow.
over 200 feet. It's actually a steep hill, a more gentle hill like this, and then a valley, and then it goes down, and then there's a creek.
Wow.
So it's nice, but
Always maintains moist.
it's hard work because it's always the hill, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And
You get
I don't use machinery. Last year I had some pretty big soursop trees that were in 3-gallon pots,
Mm-hmm.
and I carried those with my brother all the way down to the bottom, and they must have been at least 60, 70 pounds each, and it's not a big deal to
Wow.
just walk straight, but when you have to go
Dip
all
down
the way down,
because of the weight.
yeah,
And then the posture of where you coming from.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
These are all like native flowers, right? This is the heliconia.
So that's what I like to plant outside of the house
You told
You
me.
got them all over here. See that one? That's birds of paradise.
with the
Oh,
green.
That one right there.
Different.
Okay.
Canada and US, they plant like that, $200.
Birds of paradise.
Yeah, that one right there.
Wow.
You see how it looks like a bird?
This one with the oranges?
Each thing, yeah.
Wow. $200. What?
That size, yeah. In a nice pot in a flower shop, Canada or US, 200
Man.
bucks.
That's incredible.
So you got lots of them around.
Based on what you've seen so far, do you think a garden would be okay back here?
A garden.
Yeah, because I'm gonna do one for me.
Yeah.
right up here by the house, of course.
Yeah.
And then like I wanted to do a larger one, maybe about a half acre to an acre.
Yeah. Well, you see here, these are all softwood trumpet trees, right? So anything like from, you see that cajon there, that big one there?
Yeah.
Anything from there through all of this, all the way here to this one, you could open this up completely if you wanted to do a garden.
Within that
right?
20 feet.
Just
After the
even
20
buy
feet.
equipment if you want to do it quickly.
Oh,
But yeah, because this is just bushy stuff, nothing really that valuable here.
so over here would be good.
Here is a good spot, yeah, it's not far.
Uh-huh.
right? Would you do like shade cloth or greenhouse or just
What
straight
do
in
you,
the ground?
definitely in the ground,
Okay.
but
Have
No.
you heard of Hugo culture?
Hugo culture, no, I'll have to look
Right.
up that.
So Hugo culture is a method where you use big logs and wood material. It could even be decomposing, just anything you have around. I noticed
We have
on
some
your,
gumbo
on
limbo.
your driveway in that anything, hardwood, softwood, doesn't matter.
Oh, really?
Yeah. On my drive in the driveway, I noticed there's some fallen trees off to each side. If they were cut in maybe 6 to 8 foot lengths, so you lay those down, right? You make like a little, almost like a triangular, double-sided hill, and then you put leaf material, lots of leaves, sticks, things on top of that. Then you bring your soil, and you build up your soil like a
On
big
top of
hill
that.
on top of all of that, and that's where you put your vegetables. What I like to do is put papaya trees every maybe 8 or 10 feet, and those give you a little shade,
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
So then under that you put your sweet peppers or habaneros, whatever you want to put. If you want to put climbing plants, then you need some stakes, or you could do the wire lines for tomatoes or cucumbers.
You said every 6 feet?
Eight.
Every 8 feet papaya?
Yeah, yeah.
8 to 10.
I love
Just to
papaya.
act as shade, right? Natural shade. Then you don't need a structure with a shade cloth or a greenhouse, because if you don't open too large of an area, you, the sun won't be hitting it all day. It will just be in the middle of the day when it's straight up. So then in the morning you'll have like the shade from the sun, the partial shade, and then in the afternoon you'll have the partial shade from the other side. So with
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit of shade on top of it, you'll be okay. But you will have to water it if it's vegetables.
All right.
Yeah. So Hugo culture is a nice, I can send you some info on it. It's a nice technique. It retains water really well. You don't have to fertilize, you don't have to give compost, nothing.
Hugo culture.
Hugel, Hugo.
Oh,
Hugo culture, and it's spelled with a K. I think it's Hungarian, it's some type of European method. I've even done that in beds, in raised beds. So instead of a mound, it's a rectangular bed, which you can build out of anything, lumber, bamboo, anything. So you have your box, right? Even corrugated metal, whatever you want to use to make a raised bed. That way you're not bending down. You can work at this height, right? You have your soil like right here. So your plants are right here. And if you do,
What would be the main height for like the bed?
I would do it like whoever is going to be mostly maintaining it to be comfortable. You can do
Up to waist height?
any height, yeah.
So you don't suggest direct sowing?
Directly into,
Yeah.
there will be some issues with ants and whatever has been here for hundreds of years. They're going to attack those things because most of those things are not original, heirloom. Most of them are hybrid, crossbred, whatever. Even if you get organic, clean seeds, it's still some type of hybridization or crossbreeding. You could have success with okra, chaya, these native things that are here. You can put it right in the ground. But if you want to do broccoli, fancy peppers, all different type of special tomatoes, I would come off the ground. And those roots don't go more than 18 inches anyway. So you don't need to build a huge bed. That's why I recommend the Hugo culture, because instead of getting all this soil to fill a huge bed to your comfortable height, you just fill it with logs and branches and sticks until it's almost more than half full. Then you put your soil in.
Well, how high is the mound that you were mentioning?
The mound would be, usually the mound would be something you'd have to kneel over to.
I like that concept.
Okay, well then you could have it about, I would say like 2.5 feet, like somewhere around there at the center. So you have like a plateau, like a flat part, and then it goes down like this.
Oh, okay.
And
Both
then
sides. Both sides.
Both sides, yeah, both sides. Yeah, and over time you may have to top up the soil, but what the roots will do too is actually hold it all together, and eventually they'll grab onto the logs.
actual-
Yeah, and
that
the
is it.
logs are starting to
Decompose.
decompose and give you the mycelium white network. So as that whole garden bed colonizes, now you have these lumber and biomass that's feeding the roots for your vegetables. You can go years without putting fertilizer, compost, anything.
Good.
Yeah,
Natural.
yeah. Just maybe after a few years, it might need some little bit of maintenance to fix it up, add more material.
Change the posts.
Yeah,
Change
and
the
then if you're trying to do broccoli or cauliflower or
Maybe more so lettuce, tomato,
lettuce,
cucumber,
lettuce
kale,
is a little tricky because the
callaloo.
heat. Callaloo, of course, will work, but lettuce and
arugula,
yeah, lettuce and
watermelon.
watermelon will do. Yeah.
Watermelon could go direct on the ground, right?
Yeah, you could put that directly in the ground. Yeah. This is like the sides of your driveway, right? So what I would do is maybe we'll say 10 or 12 feet on either side, underbrush, just so the bush is like pushed back a little bit, and when you're coming and going, you just see the mature trees.
All right.
It'd be very nice. And then if you want, you can start choosing the thinner areas inside of here to start putting your fruit trees. But you'll have to be mindful of, if there's very big trees close by, you gotta cut them first before they fall on your fruit trees, or you have to cut them and then you have all these obstacles. Like those two are dead, those two gotta come down. Three trees there.
What do you think killed them?
Could be anything, could be just the drought, could be the age. Yeah.
Okay.
They're competing too much for where their roots are going. Yeah. But I would drop those because they will eventually fall either on across your driveway, or if they fall that way, they could get tangled, right? And then it would be dangerous to walk in there.
Well, there's really not a lot of space there for like light to come to. It's just a lot of tall canopy trees over here. Or high.
But for example, this area, right? You got the flowers. If you underbrush this, pull out some of those flowers if you want. If you don't want them, just cut them. Take out these trees. You got drop zone right here. Yeah, here and here. Right on your driveway, you could drop these. And then you got an area right here of where you could put at least 2 big fruit trees, or 3 or 4 smaller ones, like citrus or whatever you want to put in here.
Okay.
Right? So if you go gradually like that, look for the dead trees.
Right.
And underbrushing is quite key, because it's hard to see until you're actually there, right? So you're right there where you might plant a tree, and then just observing will teach you a lot. So
Should we focus on underbrushing the whole thing, or just as we work our way out?
I guess
as
you
we
work
go.
your way out, yeah. It depends how much you want to plant, like this
A lot.
rainy season.
Well, I
If you
don't.
wanna get a lot in this rainy season, then start underbrushing. I would say do as much as you can and get your trees in. Now is a good time.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Because I see a lot of people, not a lot, but a few people say get the soil prepared, because it's probably one of the things that takes. Oh, it doesn't take that long, they say. I think everything else. But I guess kind of lost my train of thought.
for planting the trees.
Oh yeah, they said get the soil together first and then plant, as opposed to planting and then trying to get the soil together. So I guess I don't necessarily need to get the soil together here, because
you just need to get the ground prep done.
Okay.
So where you put the young trees, they're safe from falling hazards and stuff, and they got what they need, meaning the mulch and everything that's there,
Sunlight,
right?
little sunlight.
There's a little bit of sunlight, right? But also some shade. All these are what they would call support species. These are all indigenous native trees, and they're feeding the soil, and they're giving you shade, they're giving you protection from high wind. So inside of these small gaps is where you can put your fruit trees, but you just have to be mindful of what goes where. So I would underbrush, look at the biggest trees that you have,
Right.
the tallest and thickest trees you have. What type of trees are they? Do you want them? Do you want that many of them? And now let's plan where we put our fruit trees around those. Because anything smaller than the giants can be taken out before you plant. And that's a way that you could plant this. Because this is the jungle. It's a forest already. So you do have to do quite a bit of work to turn it into a food forest. Unless you're going to plant mostly just small shade thriving trees. Which you're planting, you want to plant a little bit of everything.
Yes.
So I would say you have to quite aggressively underbrush.
Underbrush.
And then look at your secondary growth, which is like young trees like this that are thin and not too tall.
Right.
If there's anything valuable there, keep it. Otherwise, those gotta go too, because that's the space for where you'll put your trees. Even just this little area right here, right? For
Yes.
example, keep nothing really that important there until the cohoon,
Yes.
right? And the big ones there. In this area right here, pretty much center can go a nice fruit tree or 2 coconuts, right?
Yes.
So that's how I would recommend starting to go in.
Got it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Every area is just its own little zone to consider. And then you have more clearing here, which is good.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'll just-
So this little section in the middle here has probably about 5 or 6 different fruit trees. There's a bus here that has some of the stingless bees that create the manuka honey.
Oh, well.
I'm not sure what the technical name for them are, but I like to kind of keep those
Yeah,
and maybe move them somewhere else.
yeah.
I tell after that, I got somebody who
Yeah, Central Farm
is
people.
knowledgeable.
Okay, yeah, you could bring
Okay,
them.
he
or-
has these ones and the Africanized ones.
Okay, yeah, get an expert in if you want to relocate them. But
He does
definitely
the
keep them
boxes
here.
and everything.
Keep them here because they'll pollinate everything. And then
Yeah,
you
they
can get honey too.
Ah,
Yeah. So here is like this, not as much work to get fruit trees in because this is all just secondary growth.
so I should probably just
So-
start most of the fruit trees up here then
Yeah.
back there to start my garden.
Leave your buffer for the road front privacy.
Yes.
That's what I would recommend. And then someone has logged this already, right? Because there was huge trees here just like there was there.
Ah,
So your work is kind of easier here because you can clear amongst the big trees here and see where your gaps are to plant your fruit. So this is an easy place to start.
good to know.
Yeah.
This is the Kaimito, he said.
That?
Kamito, yeah, that's purple or green.
But
Purple, he
they
said.
have another one that basically looks the same, but the iga like wali sticky
Yeah.
fruit like this, not big.
It's probably the bush one, like the native one.
Oh, must be.
The
But it
old
looks
one.
the same like this.
Yeah.
Now that you're saying that it is, no.
Well, Byron told me that.
Oh,
Bronze.
they lived in the jungle more than
Yeah.
Bronze underside, that's what gives it away.
Okay, purple.
In the sun, it will like almost glisten like bronze.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's how you know it's Kaimito, star apple. There's a purple one and a green one, and then there's some native varieties too that are not as tasty.
And that coconut tree right there
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
I guess, how do we get that to, because I didn't plant those,
So that looks like a dwarf actually.
you think?
Yeah, that looks like a dwarf coconut tree.
it's a good one then.
Ah,
You just need to
And you
clean.
got some bananas here.
okay.
Those you could move. Do you have bananas anywhere else?
No,
Uh,
I think
yeah.
These would be wise if we move them close to the house, not
Yeah.
too far.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's some up front, I believe. There's a citrus tree up there.
So you know with the bananas, right? So anything that's throwing out leaves low to the ground, water sucker,
Okay.
won't bear. Tall, straight, and leaves are high, this will bear. This is like the male part of the plant. So when they throw out the suckers, what they want to look for is a sucker that grows like a spear. It goes high, 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 high without leaves opening. It will come up to here, sometimes even higher, and it will just look like a spear. That's the one that you propagate, that you pull out and plant.
Ah.
These are water suckers. These will never amount to anything. They struggle for years and nothing will happen to these. So that's just the banana plant's way of storing water in case there's drought. It pulls water from this, kills
Oh.
this,
The other one.
and keeps this alive.
I see.
But if you want production, you keep these only. So
Okay.
this and this is kind of suffering here, so we'll leave this here. See, the original one, or the last one that bared, this is it right here. It fell over.
Ah.
See? So now this is a sucker coming out of it, and this is another sucker coming out of it. So the perfect one to propagate is this one,
This one.
because this can stay here and you can come back later and see what more you could do here.
Well, we can like cut it and then plant it deep.
These just put a cross on them like this so they don't grow back, because this is just gonna take away nutrients in the plant
From the main.
from the main one.
Main.
Yeah. And then this guy here, I'll show you how to propagate this. It's quite hard in there. See this? There was probably so much fruit on this one that it uprooted the whole root ball.
Got it.
So you just want to bury it like a couple inches, and from all these little
4 inches.
2-3 inches under the ground,
Hmm.
soft soil on top, and then from all these little holes it will root,
No roots.
and then the leaves will come out nice and clean, not diseased.
So 2 to 3 inches
Yeah,
underneath, and then
yeah. This
Cover
will
it
go
up whole.
underneath, and this top will be 2
showing
to 3 inches underneath the soil.
underneath. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
I think you
Yeah.
said just
No, the whole thing will be buried, and on top you have like this much soil.
No, I understand.
And that's not a rush. Like it could even stay out for a day or two,
Let's do it there.
Yeah.
We'll come back later
Okay.
whenever you
for
want.
tomorrow and pick it up.
Yes. All right.
Probably gonna be much easier to take out.
Yeah, I got me park.
Yeah, they're too close together,
Too close.
but they look like dwarfs.
Oh,
They look like they're dwarfs.
too
Because
close.
you see where the little mesh stuff is,
Yes.
right almost at the ground.
Yeah.
See, you don't see that, my friend, on the tall
On the
one.
regular one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you-
that's true.
That's dwarf.
Huh.
Those two are dwarfs.
Interesting.
And maybe the other ones too. That one over there we can go look at.
Because we go a trip on the other side.
Oh yeah? You guys try it yet?
No, we want to clean it tomorrow.
Okay. Right now is the season, so maybe it should have, right?
He said
Yeah, there's a few. And I think this is a plum tree that we kind of accidentally knocked over.
Yeah.
That one there is another plum.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a coconut back there. That big one, that one might be.
tall one.
Do we go this way or?
We can go around here, or we can cut through whatever. There's a craboo
Oh yeah.
on the corner here.
Sabu season just passed. Got some right here.
The green.
Uh-huh.
See it over here.
Nice. Tart and sour. A little bit sweet.
Mm-hmm. Not bad. Yes, it is. There's a craboo on the corner here.
Sabu season just passed. Got some right here.
The green.
Uh.
See it over here.
Nice. Tart and sour. A little bit sweet.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is the one they call the golden, or the orange.
Oh.
Yeah, orange coconut.
There's a lot of water in those. And so sweet.
So this will bear much better if all the lower leaves are cut,
Excessive
all the
coconut.
dry coconuts are cut,
Mm-hmm.
and all the flower debris,
Mm-hmm.
those little sheath things that used to have flowers, those all also, once it's all cleaned up, but you need a ladder.
I have the thing for
Bolsa.
pulsa.
Yeah,
I got pulsa. I got the one with the we got the stuff.
that's useful. So there's a lot of them up there that you can harvest, probably 1 or 2 bundles at least.
Already.
Uh-huh.
And then everything above that, it'll just keep throwing out flowers.
Mhm.
But not right now while it has all the dead stuff. It
Yeah,
will
that's what I was telling
slow
you.
down. Goes into limp mode when it's too cluttered.
Slows down the progress.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a dwarf too.
Nice.
This is dwarf. Once you keep it clean, should be
Oh, there's a coconut growing on that tree over there. It is a dwarf. See it? Straight ahead.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even notice that. Oh my.
this is what slows it down.
Yeah.
What? That? Okay. All right. Good.
Too.
Yes, sir.
Give it good space. Well, this is grass. This shouldn't be too hard
Difficult.
to deal with, and you have something good right there. You know what they do with that?
What? Oh, that the red thing, the pepper.
That's ricotta.
Ricardo. Byron told me. Killing my tree.
Now these,
Uh-huh.
this is what harbors insects.
Jose, you know about that?
This one is the easiest one on the snow.
All the insects are in here.
This is the easiest on the list.
Ah.
Hard one on the list would be the post.
Easy one to maintain.
Yeah. Once they're clean and you cut the excess leaf,
We can be
they
good
will start to do what you need.
next year.
We said we're going to finish that area over there,
Mm-hmm.
then we move in here.
Yes, sir.
But when we move here, don't hurry us.
Don't what?
Don't hurry us.
Why?
Because then we need to take our time to make
Oh,
it
for sure.
clean good.
Yeah.
And I also have to be looking around for other extra plants that maybe they are
To keep
And snake,
and
snakes in here.
snakes. That's why we got our rubber boots. So like I said, that's why we got the pole.
yes. So that's where it ends. So when we cut them like that, we just leave the excess material right there.
For the coconuts, you can leave some mulch, but if you leave too many big leaves, then the vines and everything will take over it. So
To create
I would
snakes
say
too.
just this stuff here, they're just the
normal-
green waste.
Get rid of.
These I would make a burn pile.
Okay. Keep the.
Yeah,
and
but
leave
all
it.
this can get peeled off
All right.
until it's just bare, the trunk, because that will help it. And any of these extra mesh that are there, vines, will be happy again. This one should start to show flowers soon.
Really? This year?
It's young, but maybe soon, because it's the right thickness and height for a dwarf.
Wow.
And that's the beauty about the dwarf.
Like
It
that
has
one.
access.
Like that one there.
That's a yellow one.
Yeah. Maybe this one is too.
No, this is a dwarf.
This is a type of,
Seba
maybe he can confirm it.
from Honduras.
This is a type of ceiba, right? Yeah. It's like
Harvest tree, that?
a very big tree.
Really?
Can grow.
Should I keep that?
Yeah,
Like this.
keep it.
Take.
Really?
Yes.
And the horn?
Big.
Talking over.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell my son to get a picture of the one in Harvest Key. And then
So-
I'll show you.
Harvest Key? So these are too close then? That coconut to this?
No, because this will go
Okay.
to the sky almost.
right.
Yeah.
And
So that's coconut too.
yep.
So all of this is really coconut. So
That's why we have to come in
they're a
and
little
take
bit
our
close
time.
together, but if you clean really good around them, they'll be good.
this is the mango tree behind
I
us.
think it's supposed to be like 12 foot when you plant them.
At least, yeah,
At
because
least. They look like 8
they
foot
get
or 10
wide,
foot.
especially the dwarf ones. They get really wide. This one, you know what it is, right?
Ricotta. Yes, sir.
And that's a fishtail palm. Nice palm tree.
Fishtail palm?
Yeah, usually used in like landscaping or borders. That's a nice palm right there.
Yes, yes.
Fishtail.
You have any size at your space?
I have one tree that I
I'd like to
Yeah.
buy some seeds from you.
Sure, yeah.
Definitely like to grow some of those.
Yeah.
Which one?
The acai was telling you about
Sorry,
yesterday?
It's a type of palm, yeah.
Yeah, you said something with
Yeah, I think Springfield might have them. The trees.
Acai,
'Cause
okay.
I think that's where I got mine.
All right.
Mine isn't
You see
seeding
there?
yet. That's why.
That's the why.
Yep.
That's what I'm
Yep.
telling you.
Okay. You said yours isn't seeding yet?
No, otherwise I'd give you some seeds. But I got mine from Springfield.
I know where Springfield is.
Springfield.
Springfield.
Okay.
I have an idea where the entrance is. Haven't went to
Okay,
Springfield.
there's only one entrance. You
By
take
where the
that-
house there.
you-
By where the lumber
where
house
they
there.
park the houses before they move them. You take that road in about 3 miles.
Okay.
On your left side, you'll see a big greenhouse. That's the biggest fruit nursery in the country. Springfield. Good prices. A lot of their stuff is grafted, but they do graft.
grafting.
Yeah.
How
And
about
they-
their elder or acai? Is that grafted too?
No,
Okay.
it's from seed.
Good.
Most of their palms
You have
are
those?
all from seed.
You have those?
I just bought one tree recently.
Oh.
Yeah,
How tall is it? They said that.
About this tall in a bag.
All right.
I'm gonna plant it soon. But yeah, they check them out. Go there and see what they have there because they have good prices and good trees. They have also a lot of nice landscaping trees like those fancy palms and stuff that you see around. The Bismarck, the blue looking one.
I have one home near there is smaller ones.
Okay.
Smaller ones.
Dwarf
I'm a,
Christmas palm.
I think I nearly give it away.
Yeah,
Then my wife said,
yeah,
that's the way I put all the coconuts. That's where I chop my coconuts.
yeah.
What kind? This dwarf?
This looks like just like a, I don't know what they would call it, but I have one of these too.
Yeah.
That's the height it stays.
Okay.
So they're kind of like just out of reach, but not too tall. So
Right.
They have good water. That's ready.
This one, yeah.
Ah.
I said I'm gonna get you some water this evening. I don't think this evening, but tomorrow, when we come this side.
All right.
Yeah. I already brought the gallon. I have the little funnel. Make sure my brother is well kept.
Yes.
Once the boss is happy, the rest is happy.
Good.
So those are all coconut sprouts.
Yes. Yes. And this tall one here, above us,
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
they're from there.
probably.
So they're gonna be like that one.
This one's quite high though,
Yeah.
but it has good coconut.
There's a Malay apple tree there behind you.
Oh yeah. I see. You could plant them. They're getting quite big, so the roots will go too deep to move them.
Yeah,
So
Dana, which one?
you gotta move them. They look like that one, but
Remember you say you don't want to make we
some of them have a yellow stem that's making me think it could be
some of
The
the yellow
yellow one,
coconut. Maybe
yeah.
the people that just pile there.
through all of them here. Yeah. So see this one? These two look different than this one, for example. This one doesn't have any yellow
Yes.
stem, and those are yellow.
Mm-hmm.
So they could be different varieties here. Keep this tree. This is nice. It attracts birds and
Oh, really?
hummingbirds, pollinators, flowers pollinators. They'll come seeing this vibrant tree, and then they'll go to the coconut flowers.
So the birds will flock to this one here.
Yeah, because you can draw them in with the colors,
Oh, yeah.
and then they hover around here and see.
Kill all those vines on the tree.
Yeah,
Did they kill it coconut? Or
yeah. You
Guys,
gotta rip this down.
this is
Sure.
style too.
Yeah.
people-
Well,
people-
they put it. They do monstera plants and philodendron, but this is just a
Common
bush,
one.
bush vine. Yeah. This will choke out the tree eventually. The flower.
So what should I do with this area up here? This whole section up here.
Okay, so you gotta free this up.
More than one.
Give it a nice prune.
Okay.
Way
Yeah.
there. we have-
So that way is where I think there's like some cassava and some
Cassava.
lime.
Cassava right here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Harvest.
and plantain.
cassava.
So this from pretty much here, I would just start cut all the bush, leave the food obviously,
Okay.
but open it up so you can walk around, and then you're gonna keep all the useful plants here as part of your privacy barrier and green zone.
Okay.
And then when you're comfortable enough distance
Watch yourself.
in from that, then I would start your underbrushing, meaning everything except the big trees.
Okay.
Open it all up so you can. This area is pretty clear of large trees,
Uh huh.
so in here you could put more fruit as well.
All right.
Yeah,
And this last section over here.
yeah.